Hello, can you hear me? Welcome to the stream today. We're picking up on the Death Knight Squire with Ras playing Calabash. I'm going to go ahead and bring him on board and we'll get started. Welcome to the table, Calabash.
Hello. It's a very comfortable table.
All right, let's see if we can pick up where we left off. I think you just taken out a couple of what
Didn't I
was it?
like take out a 10th level mage and
No, I don't
get
think
like
so.
50,000 gems?
Yeah, I think you were wishful thinking. Yeah, I think you just took out a couple of cultists last time. So the action started. So do you see the map, or do I need to share that with you?
Uh, is there a way for me to bring it up, or do I need to?
I'll go ahead and just share it with you. That's probably the quickest. Let
Let's
me
see
know.
here. Sorry, I had my stuff split between two screens, but like I said, it's just being weird about it.
Mic off.
So let's see. Let's try it again. There we go. All right, put you over here. Put you here, because I can't see. Combat tracker. All right. I see map. I see me on map.
Okay, well then I think you're all set. So, so if you know that strange little man is back towards the north from you, and I think you were
Right.
leaving that location. So I think that's where we pick up. It's almost midday. Not quite midday. It's still kind of
Then
dark.
what
It's still kind of dark in there, but you don't really need a torch to see by right now.
was the last thing I did was didn't I hide the bodies in that little
Yeah,
shack?
yeah, the little place. Did you? Oh, you put him back in the cabin. That's right.
I think that's what I did. Yeah.
Yep, I think that's what you did.
Okay. And that's the smoke from their burning bodies coming out of it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It could be it might be a continual smoke for as you know.
Okay. So yeah, that's where we're at, I guess. Yes. Let's see. I'm just working my through my menus to refamiliarize myself.
Hmm.
All right. Hopefully I get this. All right. So yeah, I'm here. Where are we at?
So
Are
it's
we in
your
round movement or just movement?
you can go ahead and move either back towards the north or continue heading south. It's your call.
Okay. Okay. Let me. Oh God. How do I? Oh, there we go. Okay. Do I have to drag them all the way to the edge?
Yep.
Oh, come on. Why aren't you doing that? There we go. Okay.
Okay, so then I'm going to accept your move. Okay, so let's go to another map. How about that?
That would, yeah. I'm kind of a half map person right now.
Yeah.
What is that? Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna bring you, put you. Okay, I think you're heading this direction. Okay, about ready to send you a copy of the map. Okay, there you are.
Whoa!
There you are.
All right. Let's see. And just delete the other one, I assume?
Yeah, just go ahead and close it out.
Or close it, I mean?
Yeah. Well, you can't delete it, so but you can just close it out.
Yeah. Okay, there's all the webs. Are they still there? Didn't I, like, burn through them with my torch, I think?
Yeah, they're just those. You're just seeing the remnants of them.
Okay. I don't think there was anything going on here other than that. Didn't
Well,
run into the spider. Maybe the spider's here this time. I don't know.
yep. Hey, so let me ask you a question. Do you see a little tower down by your dice, like a dice tower? It'd be on probably be on the right hand side of your screen down by the tokens and libraries marker.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Over
Okay,
there.
we're
Sorry,
gonna
my screen
we're,
split
we're,
again.
we're gonna do, today we're gonna learn about using the dice tower.
Ooh,
So can you still so I want you to roll percentage dice. So what that means is go grab the 10-sided dice, right click on it so you can see, and you'll see where it says, you'll see a thing that says a percentage. There you go. Okay, that's a good test. Now what I want you to do is, instead of throwing it in the chat window, take it over and drop it in the dice tower.
well, I see. That didn't do it as a percentage either. Okay.
Well, it shows me the percent. It'll just be treated as a percent. Oh, you got it. Don't when you do it.
Uh huh.
You can. There's a percent sign on the when you right click on the
Oh,
percent sign, and that'll roll 100 D100.
oh my God. Jesus. Hold on. There we go. I don't know what I did, but let's see. There's a percentage symbol.
Yep, it'd be like in the 11 o'clock position or something like that.
Well, let's see. I right clicked on the oops percentage. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, did I hit the? Okay, so now I'm going to drag it over to the tower.
Yeah, and drop it in the tower. Okay, so that's what dropping in the tower is doing. It's showing the dungeon master your die roll, but it doesn't show you.
Okay.
And so the dungeon master then can you know give you some descriptive information instead of you saying, oh, well, I failed or I didn't fail.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Okay, so you see the remnants of the cobwebs in front of you, but nothing else.
Okay. Let's move stealthily ahead another. It'll be 30 feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're gonna try moving stealthily.
Yeah. Do you want to move first or just wait for the roll?
Well, you probably should just let's see here. You can do a stealth. You just go to your skills tab and roll for a stealth. Now what you can do there is, instead of just clicking on that dice, you can drag that die and drop it into the dice tower from your.
Hold on here.
So go to the skills tab, find stealth, and there's a
Yep.
little.
I'm there.
Instead of clicking on that die, just take that die and drop it
There we go.
into the tower.
All right.
Okay.
So I
Oh,
wasn't dragging the little dice off of the stealth. That's what my problem was.
okay. But that's so now you don't really know what happened. Whether you're walking stealthily or not. You can assume you are or not. But it's to your trained eyes as a second level fighter, you seem to be walking very stealthily.
I seem to be. Oh crap! What just happened? Oh, I see what I did.
So
No, I
you're
didn't.
so that's where you want to move to.
I think I just closed the map on myself.
Oh well, you can now.
Is there a way for me to bring it back up?
Well, sure there is. If you go to images, there should be a button called images right under the PCs.
Yeah, image and maps.
Okay, click
Okay.
on that and bring up the map called Tile Page 2.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, now there will be a list of maps that have been shared to you in there. So
Oh,
if the map's been shared to you, it'll be there. If it hasn't, it won't be there. Make
okay.
sense?
I'm trying to. Yeah. Did you have to do something to change it to allow me to change my facing?
Oh yeah, I got to unlock it. So you want to change your facing before you move, or you want to move first?
Well, after I move, I guess.
Okay.
Or does that?
No, you can do it after. Let me go ahead and that's where you want to move to.
Yeah.
Okay, let me move you down there, and now I will unlock it, and now you can change your facing. Okay,
Okay.
you ready? And I'll lock it back.
hmm
Okay, and what do you want to do? Continue walking or do something else?
Let's stop and listen for a little bit, maybe for like a minute.
Okay, do a perception roll and throw that into the tower.
Ah, likes to grab the whole window when I do that. Let's see. There we go. All right. There went a shadow of a dice.
Okay, that was your perception roll, right?
Yeah, it was something.
Okay. All right. But when you're standing there, you notice there's a bunch more webs right to your south in the woods that you almost encountered.
Oh,
But you did not, so you're free to move on if you want.
okay. I will continue moving, at least through this area, stealthily.
Okay.
Let's see here. I guess. There we go.
Okay. Let's see here. There you go.
It's like I'm on Tensor's, what is it? Tensor's floating disk? What?
That you're floating around. Okay. So go ahead and move to. So I guess you're going to be moving off to map one, right? Or you,
Yeah.
or do you want to? Oh, let's see. Hey, let's see. I should have stopped you, but you should be. Don't go to the center. You need to always be in the center of the squares. See those,
Oh, the little flare. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
those are the grid lines. You should always try to go to those. I should have
I
made
always
sure.
no, I always forget that it's there because it's in certain parts it just is kind of not there. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okie doke. So you're going to be moving off to map in the direction of one, or are you going to do anything else here?
Correct.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get map one set up for you.
Do you want me to move to the edge, or how does that?
You don't have to because I'll just put you there. Save
Okay. You hear that, everyone? He'll just put me there. It's
it.
magic.
Uh-huh.
See, now that I know I'm being recorded,
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
That's okay. That's all right. You can say whatever you want. Just be careful.
oh,
This is a
oh,
mature
really?
this is a mature channel, but be careful.
Well, I didn't ask me to sign in for 18 and older or
I
over
think.
18.
Oh, really? I thought you always. I thought it was only the first time.
I don't know.
I don't know either. So as long as you see my broadcast next week, you know I didn't get in trouble. But I'm pretty sure I got.
yeah.
Okay. Let's let's share that map for you. All right, there you go. Okay, so
Close that.
just remind. Okay, so you move it in here, and ahead you see where the trail goes either to the north, to the west, or to the south.
Correct. Uh, we'll continue with the stealth stuff.
Okay, let's see here. Go ahead and
And
since you can. Well, yeah, the meeting changed, so you're still moving with whatever you were at.
oh, what was that? 10?
Well, no, no, no. What do you mean? I was meaning you still feel you're moving stealthily,
Oh, okay.
but as you move along the trail, you start feeling that you got a feeling that you're being watched. Okay, you still have 5 feet of movement left. You only move 25. If you want to move another square, if you want or not, you don't have to.
Does the system allow for me to do an action and then finish
Oh
my
yeah, oh
move?
yeah, oh yeah. If we can take an
Let's
action.
do a perception check and then I'll move again.
So what do you want to do?
Another perception check, but since somebody's watching me, I don't know where I'm feeling in the back of my
Okay,
hair,
sure. Okay.
the hand back sticking up. What I don't know.
Yeah, just the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up. But yep, go ahead and take a perception check. Throw it and always throw it in the tower unless I tell you differently. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, you look around both to the back the way you came to make sure nobody's coming behind you to the east. You look as far as you can down the west. You look far as you can north, far as you can south, but you don't see anything to indicate anybody's watching you. Or at least you don't see anybody watching you.
Okay. Um, quick system check.
Okay.
The dice tower. Can you move that, or is it always at that lower
Okay.
right hand corner?
Okay. Put your cursor over the top of the dice tower.
Uh huh.
Right click on it, and you'll see a lock at the top of it.
Yeah.
Click on that,
Ah, there we go.
and now
So
move it
now
to
lock it, lock it,
move
lock it.
to
Okay.
lock it. There you go.
All right.
Most things in on the tabletop that like that, you can move around. Just like the chat window. If you don't want it to be as tall, or you want to move it a little bit, just do the same thing. Put your cursor over the top of it, right click on it, and then you should click the lock and move it.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Because if you notice on my stream, I have my combat tracker right above the my chat window. Is the way that's the way I run it.
Oh, can I look at the stream while we're doing this?
Oh yeah, you can go into Twitch and watch it, but got to make sure you're unless you're doing it on a different computer, you got to make sure you mute the Twitch so it doesn't interfere with your sound because it'll be a delay. There's like a
Uh,
there's like a
okay.
few second delay.
Okay, I won't worry about it right now then.
But you could have your spouse watching it. She should be watching. She should be following me.
No, she's busy doing spouse stuff.
Oh, okay. That, alrighty. No problem. Okay, so what do you want to do?
uh, let's see. Let's see. I think. Do I still have? I don't remember if I had my weapon out. I definitely still have the torch out because it's still dark in here, right?
Yeah,
Dark as
but
the forest.
if you there's enough light now. This is almost noon. There's enough light sleeping through that you can put your torch out and save a little bit of the torch.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
And then that way you can, because you had that long sword that you were given. You put your battle axe up, but you're not.
That's where I'm looking. Yeah.
So I think that's your active weapon. But what you could do if you don't forget you got that shield, you could drop put your torch out and put your shield, get your shield back up and raise your armor class. That's if you want.
Uh, yeah, I should. I should do that. I'm trying to see how I do this.
Well, you just go to your inventory
Inventory. Oh, that's right.
and
Shield. Put it. Oops.
make it. Yeah, click on that the bag to make it look like a shirt, and then you should have a armor class of 18, I think. Yep, there you
Equip.
go. There you go.
And then do I have to unequip the torch? Yeah. No.
No, just leave it. That's it. That would have to be a DM thing at this point.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, we haven't. There will be a way for us on your actions tab to mark the use of torches and things like that. But I'm letting you at this point just kind of put it out and relight it for another 30 minutes later on.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So.
Which way are you
You
going
wish
to
to
go?
know what I'm looking.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
So I'm looking. When I look deeper into the wood
Right.
in any direction, is it really dark? What kind of trees are there? Big trees that I can climb? Just lots of little brush trees.
Looks like the trees that would hold you, the limbs are way too high for you to reach and grab a hold of, and everything else is real thick evergreen. It would be real hard to get to the bigger trees.
Okay.
But you could if you wanted to.
let's okay. Am I okay to move?
Sure, you can move out. Yep.
Is that like actually a log there, or
That
just
it's
pretty
kind of
pictures?
it's a kind of a dead overgrowth of a tree that had fallen down, but you can go check it out if
Okay,
you're more than welcome to check it out.
here we go.
Okay, let's see here. There you go. You move on over to there. Oh, see, you're like halfway to that. Let's go ahead and move you back a little bit.
Oh, I did that again. Okay, I see that. Sorry, I keep
That's okay.
forgetting that.
Okay, next time I need to watch you a little bit closer and say, hey, fix that, fix that.
Watch your players, man.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Okay, so what do you want to do?
uh, okay. Well, let's uh, let's continue off the map to the left.
Okay, so we're going to map 3. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, on to map 3. Ah, okay. And I don't think you've ever been to map 3, have you?
No, I haven't. What's behind the curtain?
There you go. Let's see here. What do we see? Okay, so that when as you're walking into this area, you notice that the track leads deeper into the woods, and the light starts fading more. It's getting a little bit darker on this side. Ancient trees line each side of the path, and you can't help think this wood is an excellent place to hide out. Okay. Then ahead of you, you can see here. Go ahead and move like 20 feet or so. Okay, this looks good. All right. Then ahead of you see something strange. It appears to be a low stone building at the corner of the track where it turns north. Tucked in amongst the trees, it is made solidly of gray stone, fronted by 2 large stone double doors. Okay, so what do you want to do?
Stone doors?
Yeah, stone doors.
Is there any writing or symbols on the outside of this?
Now you can't really see at this point. No.
Does it feel like not a mausoleum?
No,
Yeah, is that the right thing?
I think it's so dark. If there was writing on it, you'd have to be right up next to it to see it.
Okay. Yeah, make me go up next to it. I see how you are. Okay. Um. So is this? Yeah. So I'll continue moving forward.
Okay. Do you want to just
Let's do
continue?
stealthily. So
Okay. Okay. Go. Yeah. Well. Yep. Sure. Just you know the drill. Roll your stealth into the window, into the tower. I mean.
here you go.
Okay. All right. Okay. So do you want to go ahead and you can go ahead and move up there. Let's see what happens. Okay. It doesn't really. Okay. So it doesn't really look like there's any writing on the doors, but
Okay.
you can if you want to, you can make an investigation check. Investigate a little bit and see if you see anything, or you can check for traps or whatever you want to do.
Let's investigate first. Okay, I didn't. Okay, that's a skill thing.
Okay.
Is that a 5e thing, or is that even before then?
Investigate is a skill check on your skill tab. All right. Just 1 second. Okay. You don't when you still can't make out any writing or anything on the doors or anything.
Okay. Is the Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, no, you're okay. Go on.
Is the door in that center like? Is that door 5 feet to my character's right?
You're on one side. It's like a double stone door. Like it's 5 feet in front of you. One half is right in front of you. The other half is in the square to the north of you.
Okay, I wasn't sure because it looks longer. All right. Um.
But you do kind of realize that to open it, you would pull the handle, and it would kind of open outward.
Oh, what kind of handles does it have? I'm sorry.
It looked like stone handles.
Oh, wow.
It was like carved into it.
Is this? I guess I didn't really ask this, but is this old? Is there a lot of moss on it? Does the
On
stones
the
look very worn
on,
from
on the
time?
on the sides and going up and look over the top of it, and the moss may be what's kind of obscuring your vision of the design. But you
Okay.
but okay, so and you also notice there might be some type if you were to scrape away some of the moss, you might see some more information.
Let's look for traps around the doorway first.
Okay.
After investigating, let's go a little more deep.
Okay. So you want to look for traps before you move any of the moss around or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Go ahead and do a perception check into the tower. Oh, ho 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 ho!
Uh
Your key.
oh.
So, Calabash, your keen eye could have just saved your life. Closely inspecting the door, you notice a catch mechanism cleverly hidden under the large stone ring handle in the right hand door, which is on the north side door. So what do you want to do?
So a catch as in.
It looks like some type of catch mechanism cleverly hidden under the large stone ring handle of the right hand door.
Would I know how to? I don't want to say disarm, but well, yeah, disarm the trap. I guess. Would I
Well,
know how to do
you could try. Do you,
that?
you have any thieves' tools or any knowledge of thievery and stuff like that?
I have this big long sword here. No, I'm not going to use that. Let me look at what I. Oh, I got a crowbar, but that would probably not disable anything. Yeah, I don't have any skills, I guess. So I'll examine it for maybe a minute and see if I can figure out anything, whether it's right or wrong. I don't know, and then I'll try it.
Okay, so you can try opening it without.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So you grasp so you're gonna grab a hold of this stone ring and pull outwards, right?
Yeah, let me look for my save versus poisons here. Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. As you do this, you hear an audible click, and then a whoosh sound.
And
Uh,
I'll
and
duck again.
and well, good. Okay. Two darts come
Oh,
flying towards you from cleverly concealed hose. Okay. So I'm gonna make a roll, and let's see what happens.
gotta take some risks sometimes.
Oh yeah. And I'm dropping it into my tower on my side.
Ooh, oh, I see the shadow.
Let's see.
What we do in the shadow.
Oh, I got to.
Ooh,
I shouldn't have done it that way. Hold on. That was my error. Oops. The first dart hits.
Whop. I see a damaged guy or something.
And the second dart missed.
Oh. Ooh. Okay, that's 50% good news.
Okay, so as soon as they hit, you recoil in pain as one pierces you. Let's see. I will just throw this I'll just throw your damage into the chat window. So you took 9 points of damage. I'll go ahead and mark that on your character sheet. It's 2, 7, 13. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you've taken 7 hits. No, 9 hits. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, that's not your. Oh, that's how many wounds you've taken.
Right. Just tell me how many wounds you've taken. So you're at 9. So no, you've taken 9. Once you get to because say for instance if I put 22 in there, watch what happens. Oops. Maybe that's when. Because maybe it is backwards. I'm doing it manually, so I could be doing it wrong. 13. That makes sense. Yep. So you got 13 points left. Because if I were to go like to 0 or 1, that's green. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not right. So I did it wrong. It's got to be 9 is what it is. That's how many points damage you had.
Okay.
That's
So
how
the
many.
temporary would be 13 technically then.
Well, no, with the temp, there are some magical items that will give you temporary hit points or
Oh, or it's like poison, keep bringing it down or something. Gotcha.
right.
Okay.
So if you had temporary hit points and you got hit, the wounds would come off the temporary hit points before they come off your hit points.
Ah, okay.
It's like temporarily increasing your number of hit points.
Gotcha.
Okay. So that was nine wounds there.
Ow! Oh, I'm gonna move my way. Can I move?
Let's see. So you've opened the door now, so you can either go inside or head on north.
I need to lick my wounds. I need to take a close look at what this is.
Okay. So
Guess I could do it right here, but I didn't know. No, I need to. Let's see here. Yeah, let's ignore it for the moment and stealthily move inside the door.
okay. Let me take this a second. Okay, so you enter a quiet, cool passage and move softly down the corridor. Okay. Tell me when
Okay.
soon you're on top of a flight of stone stairs looking down.
Okay, hold on. So I want to. I don't know if I need to say this or not, but I want to pull the dart out if I can.
No, you don't have to worry about that. You can't if you want to.
Okay.
Go ahead and pull it out.
Yeah, I want to pull it out, look at it, see if there's anything that I might recognize from it. Symbols, the way it's designed.
Go ahead and throw it and do an investigative check and put it into the tower.
You know.
Uh, Nothing looks. It just looks like an ordinary dart.
Okay. I'll shove it in my backpack
You can do.
and
Okay.
continue.
Okay.
Do you want me to add it literally, or do you care for this game right now? Does it really matter if I keep shit like that?
Well,
This is a test game.
yeah. No, you can if you want to. It doesn't really. You can just add it as practice. You can add it to your inventory, or I can do this. This is good. This is good. This is a good learning experience. Don't do anything just yet. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was typing.
Because I'm going to right next to in the top left the column where all the buttons are. In the little buttons, one says combat tracker. Right next to one it says party sheet. You see that one? Looks like an eye with a bunch of people beside on it. It's on.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Click on that and open it. You should see Calabash on the main screen. It
Right.
kind of gives an. This is when if you had a party, you'd be able to take a quick glance at how everybody's wounds are doing and all that kind of thing. Over
Oh.
over in the tab section, you'll see what it says inventory.
Yeah.
Okay, if you click on that, you'll be able to at a glance because you see it says the like parcel coins. That's how, as a party collects coins, you could see everybody's coins there as they collected it. Down below, you see all the gold. Is only Calabash, though. But if you had like 4 people in the party, everybody's gold would be listed there. And on the right hand side, you see party inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's items would be there. So if say for instance there's 3 people, they all have backpacks. It'll say 3 backpacks and list everybody's names beside it.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is
Okay.
I'm going to put a
Oh,
dart. I'm going to put it right above party inventory. It says parcel items.
yes.
Okay, I'm going to drop a dart, the dart that you just pulled out of your body. I'm going to put it in that area. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay. Do you see the dart in the party parcel items?
Yes. One dart.
Okay. So what you can do is, so you have one dart there. Open your character sheet up to where it says inventory.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go to the parcel items and take the dragon and drag that onto your inventory. Perfect. And now you should have that dart along with its proper weight and everything else.
And I have to type in backpack, right?
Yep, beside it on the location area. So just open.
All right.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Cool. So I have a follow-up question to that.
Sure.
Um, so you said it shows everybody's gold. I'm assuming there's a way to hide things from the other players.
You could, in that case, you could over in the say for instance, let me show you something in the chat in the combat tracker.
Uh-huh.
Okay, down at where it says chat, there's a box at the very bottom of the not of the chat window.
Oh, chat window, yeah.
Okay, so if you type first of all, just so you can see all the commands you can do in the chat window, type in /help.
What is this, DOS? Okay.
Okay, so if you want to whisper to me, if you say you want to tell that, hey, if you want to whisper to the DM and say, hey, hide this from my inventory, or just take it out of my inventory, so nobody else could see it. You can type, see where at the bottom it says whisper. So let me whisper something to you. Yeah, I saw that whisper. So you whisper to me, test,
Yeah.
and I'm going to whisper back. So only the two of us would see that. So you could send me a whisper. I would see it, and then I could go into your inventory and take it and move it over to a special parcel that I can store that information off to, but it wouldn't be showing up on your character sheet.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I don't know if you you know as a rogue that might come in handy if you want to pick other player
Well,
characters'
yeah,
target.
I'm not speaking to the fighter necessarily. I'm just since we're going through the system. If I want to stash something later as another character or whatever, that's
Or you could do it out out of character, out of game, and tell me, and you say that hey, I'm going to buy a chest and I'm going to put all this stuff into it and bury it somewhere, and then I can take care of that off the side.
okay. All
Okay.
right. So, all right. So, well, I just because I don't know if like when we're playing, if the group if you throw everything in there right away, or do we have to like start whispering to you like, no, don't put that in there. I'm trying to steal it. Ah, ah, ah. You know.
No, it's just however you guys would run the party.
Okay. Yeah.
But for instance, when you if you when you're out searching, unless you like say you're searching a 10 by 20 room and there's four of you in that room and everybody's searching that room. If it's pretty obvious if somebody finds something, everybody's going to see it.
Okay.
So unless you go into a room by yourself, in which case if then I could whisper to you so nobody would say this is what you found, and then you could say okay, I'll go back and then you can go back and tell everybody. You could say at that point, hey, I'm going to secretly pocket the dagger with the diamond in its hilt, and then I could then I would take that off the parcel, and then you come back and tell everybody else, hey, look at what I found, and show them everything else but that.
Okay.
I mean, you could do something like that if you wanted to.
Okay. I'm just curious how things like that happen in the game. So now I know.
Yeah. Now, I think it just makes it because normally what I would do is after you list it, I would then take that parcel and drop it into the player's item so it all builds up there.
Right.
But what I like to do
Well,
is before, like, say you found a pretty good sized parcel, what I'd like to do is throw it into the parcel thing and then let everybody divvy up what's there so that we can watch everybody's encumbrance grow at that point.
oh.
Because what you could do is if throw everything into the parcel, throw everything in the parcel. 8 hours later, you're carrying around a ton of stuff, but your character is still showing normal encumbrance. I don't think that's right.
No, that would not be cool.
I guess you could say, well, this is high fantasy. We can carry whatever we want. Yeah, okay. But
It's not that fantastic.
yeah, exactly.
Not a
Well,
movie.
I mean, because though there, since if you break down D&D or any game, it's resource to you have a limited number of resources, and one of the things you have is that one resource you have is the amount of weight you can carry. So
Right.
so as soon as you start giving all the players unlimited resources, which is like that, what that would be doing, then the game gets totally off balance, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I've always found it. Uh, I have not enjoyed it when people could just carry whatever and there wasn't keeping track of that. But it's
Right.
also hard because DM and player to do that. So
Oh, right. But that's one of the beauties of Fantasy Ground. Makes it so because you're right. When you're just on paper and pencil, do you want to take 5 minutes and re-add up everybody's encumbrance every time?
exactly.
Right. So
Hold on one second. I'm going to plug in my headphones. I don't know if that'll disconnect us and I have to reconnect or.
okay. All right. Go for it. Go for it.
Hold on here. I just wanted to warn you before I plugged it in. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, perfect. All right, there we go.
All right. So do you want it? So you're at the top. If you look down, you walk in a little bit into the cool passageway, and you find a flight of stairs going down. What do you want to do?
I'm assuming it's dark, so I should probably get my torch out.
Yeah, probably be a good idea because in this area. Now, this is going to be kind of theater of the mind because there is no map for this.
Okay. Old school.
Right. So I have to do a good job of describing it for you.
Yeah, I'm grading you here.
Okay. I figured that. I figured that.
So the shield is equipped. The torch is
Just
equipped,
yeah.
but I'm not carrying a weapon apparently.
Well, then you may want to put your shield on your backpack and then grab your weapon.
Okay, so the system the system doesn't know what you want to take or move. You have to do it in order.
Right. Well.
So when I changed, the first thing I did was change the torch to wearing.
Uh-huh. Well, you're on your. I'm still showing you on the. You still got your sword on your actions tab, so you must still have that.
Sword of golden red. Oh, there. Okay, never
Yeah, but
mind.
it's showing you to you're carrying it. So the only thing you really would need to do is go to your shield and change it to carry instead of.
Here.
There you go. And so your armor class is now 16. Okay.
All right. So yeah, let's get that lit up. I've got the long sword in my primary hand, I guess. Start looking around before I head down some dark steps.
Okay. Well, with the light, you can see that the stairs go down probably about 20 feet. So to see much more, you're going to have to walk down the stairs.
Okay, let's use that good old stealth down the stairs. Even though I have a torch, I don't want
Okay.
to make any
Okay.
noise.
I want to show you something else. Yep. Let's see here. Before you roll your stealth roll, or unless you've already done it,
No, I haven't yet.
put your cursor in the chat window
Okay,
and right click on it.
okay.
Let me tell you. Okay, you'll see what looks to be like a racer. It's like in the 9 o'clock position.
Is it the copy text to a clipboard?
No, it says clear.
Uh, so I'm right clicking in the chat window,
Yeah, right. Yeah, go to the chat window, right click on it.
the one that shows our roles and everything. Is that you?
Yes, yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, I'm right clicking and I only see two things on there.
Okay, well let me clear it. Made it clear yours. Did that clear your window?
My window's cleared, yes.
Okay, so whatever's happening in my so I guess I forgot. Well, not forget. Okay, so yeah, that way I figured might as well get a clean slate here before you do your stealth check.
Okay.
Yeah, and go ahead and throw that in the tower. Okay. So as you kind of take a tentative step forward, you hear your armor make a slight noise and echoing in the chamber.
Okay. Uh, let's just continue down the steps. See, this is the one thing I never know with D&D how to play this is
Mm-hmm.
like I want to walk along and look for traps at the
Well,
same time.
uh-huh.
Or how do you work that here?
Well, you
Uh,
can take it. You can let's see here.
do I mean like move in 5 foot increments and check that kind of thing,
Well,
or
well, your movements. You could slow your movement speed down that far, or you're moving 30 feet, or you can take one check for that 30 feet for every move. Like say
uh
for instance, you could take one check looking for traps as you walk down to the bottom of the stairs.
yeah, I won't be pedantic then. We'll just do that.
So
I
you can take.
really want to do every 5 feet, but let's yeah.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't make much difference if you say you take a check at the top of the stairs, looking downward, you're gonna find it. Otherwise, so it's your call.
No?
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can now.
Okay. Sorry, I think my arm was over that. Yeah, let's just do the stealth for 30 or 20 feet because it's 20-foot stairs.
Right. So you can walk down. You're gonna just go all the way to the bottom, or just the last step before the bottom.
The last step.
Okay, there you are. And yeah,
Did I roll the right thing? No, I
That,
didn't.
that was a stealth check.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Roll a perception check to see if you see any traps.
Yeah. Sorry.
No problem.
Alright.
Okay. You don't notice any traps going down, and all the stairs seem real nice and sturdy. So you don't think there's anything. You don't think there's anything. When you when
Okay.
you when you get to the bottom, and with your light, you can look around, and you see the far end at the far end of it's like one room. It's like a one chamber down at the bottom, and at the far end of it is a large idol that seems to be made out of bronze.
Ooh, pretty.
And as you look at it closely, you know it's you know what that idol is. You know that god well. It's Ar-Munter, the sun god, the god of law and justice, who's worshipped throughout Faerun. Now go ahead and type that
Type what?
in. I'm going to put that in the chat window for you.
Oh,
I think that's a good idea. There you go. Since you know that information well. Now here's something you can do, Adrian. Open your character up. Since that's a piece of knowledge that Calabash knows really well.
right.
Go to the notes tab on your character sheet,
Uh-huh.
and if you go all the way down, you'll see your personal traits, your ideals, your bonds, flaws, appearance, and then you'll see a line run in the notes section.
Yes.
Okay, so if you put your cursor over in that chat window, click on the
Uh-huh.
item. Click on the item I just sent to you in the chat window. You can click on it, hold the right key down, and drag it over and drop it right there on notes. There you go. Now it's something that character knows.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
So whatever's in the chat window, say for instance you could put also we last week we opened up a note over on the that Pepperwood note.
Mm-hmm.
You could have created a new note and drag and just dropped it in there.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I'm looking at my Pepperwood.
Yeah. So you could just other ways. So it's pretty cool. So that saves on typing. You could quickly drag and drop it, put it wherever you want to, either as a note or however.
Okay. Do you hear my dog growling?
Now I can.
Okay, okay. All right. So, I'm assuming this is a pretty large idol.
Probably about 3 feet
Okay.
tall. And
Um,
so, and you also notice something else. You also notice cushions laying about the place, like setting cushions and that type of things, like people can kneel or sit on to meditate.
Interesting.
And so, you want to go ahead and what do we want to roll here? We want to roll how about a religion check on your. So you go to your skills tab and you find religion, and then you roll it. There you go. All right. Okay. Well, you don't really know much about the people, the devotees or the followers of a Mundrator, but you figure they probably use this area for meditation. Is what you're thinking.
Yeah. I'm assuming I haven't actually gone in there yet, right?
No,
Or
you were still standing on the last step before walking in there. Those are just the same kind of things you're looking around.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do a check for traps on the ground.
Okay.
I step off of the last step.
Okay, go for it. You gonna check before you step off, or check?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
before I depress that one little stone. Where am I going? Perception, right?
Yep,
Perception.
perception. Yep. Okay. You don't see anything. You don't see any loose stones. You don't see anything that could possibly be a trap in your mind.
Yeah, and I guess I did see the trap last time. It was just my stupidity of not knowing how to undo it. Yeah. Uh, okay, let's start moving forward.
Okay,
Uh,
so you can like do a what do you want to do? Search the room, or you want to go take a look at the altar where the bronze statue is, or what do you want to do?
let's go look at the first thing I assume I would encounter would be the pillows. I want to see how used they are. Are they dusty, or have they been used recently? In
Okay.
fact, in fact, the ground, I guess, too, or the
Okay. So
ground.
okay, let's see. So let's see. Go ahead and make an investigation check. Okay. Just go ahead and roll your investigation and throw it in the tower. There you go. Okay. So while you're searching around, you find a few trinkets, items used for worship and other things, mostly worthless. But you did come across a pile of books stacked against the wall.
Uh,
What you want to do?
let's take a look at let's without picking them up. Let's kind of browse what their spines say, if they say anything, or
Okay. Well,
what the
it
top
looks
ten
it looks like
rate is.
it's not really on a bookshelf. It's like a pile of books. Like
Right.
somebody stuck the books up. So you'd have to kind of move things around if you wanted to check them out.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna like bend sideways just to look at what's stacked up there.
Uh,
Um.
well, you see some may be books. Then and you also see some may like are in scroll tubes, and some pieces of paper parchment that have been flattened out by the weight of the books.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Um. Hmm. Well, let's start carefully going through the items.
Okay, let's do this. Once you go ahead and roll a investigation check as you're looking through.
Good old investigation.
Okay. Well, if you keep on looking through, most of the things seem pretty ordinary, like song books, sing books, things kind of things you'd find, or devotees. But something did catch your eye. You found a flattened out parchment that had some type of some type of special. You think you've seen these kind of ruins before, possibly, but they were meticulously written in red ink at the bottom. In small writing at the bottom, you see the following words printed in a very neat hand. So you see a bunch of graphics and stuff and ruins, and then at the bottom you see printed the following. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just give me a sec.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna take that printed item and toss it in the window for you.
Oh, right. Yeah, we can do stuff like.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I could read it to you, but I think this might be more fun.
No, yeah. Well,
There you go.
you could read it and send it.
Yeah, I could. That's what.
You don't have to read it. Let's
So
see.
what? So
Scroll. You want me to
a
read it?
scroll of curing wounds, gifted by the
Gracious.
gracious cleric Cagnar, the infallible. All glory to Animantar. So you found basically what you found is a cure light wounds that you can add to your inventory if you want.
Oh, okay, cool. So at this point, assuming this was a party, would you just throw it into the party?
Yeah, I could throw it. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do just for practice for
Yeah,
you.
just throw it there. Yeah, pretend like I did. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Now, it does, we'll look, since this is your first scroll, we'll take a look at it after you put it in your inventory, okay? I guess you're going to put it in your inventory.
Well, I can just leave it here for now if that's okay.
Yeah, you don't have to take it. You don't have to put it in your inventory if you don't want.
I mean, it's technically
Since it's one character, it's technically yours. You're carrying it.
okay.
And they use it in ways like 0.0, like a tenth of a pound or less.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I can just drag it in too.
Right. But so it's just before you drag it in, just click on that dragon.
Okay.
Okay. So there's your explanation of what the cure light wounds. Normally it's like a 47 gold piece item you found.
Ooh.
Now, so if you keep on going down to where it says description, it describes what's on the scroll.
Right.
Okay. Now, if you click on where the dragon next to the word spell under description,
Uh-huh.
okay, go ahead and do that. Okay. So if you go, what it's saying, it tells you all about the spell. But down at the bottom where it says source, it tells you who can use this spell use this item. Oh, the source where it comes from. Let's see.
So I've got the red dragon here
Yep.
on
So
the left to the spell Cure Wounds.
all right.
And I want to right click or left click on it.
Oh, just click on the red drag. You don't have to right click or left click. Just click like right. Oh yeah, right click. It should open it up.
Okay, I did left click, but there's something that comes up says module load. A module you're attempting to use is not loaded, and so forth. 5e solo adventure: The Death of Night Square. Activate module and attempt to open the link again? Question mark.
Oh, you can't because I didn't make it so that you can have it. I'll if you use that scroll, I'll take care of it because in this instance, since the module I'm using, this doesn't necessarily allow you to read everything like that. It's tied
Okay.
to tied to the module.
Gotcha.
But it's kind of funny. I've never encountered that before, but that's what that's meaning. Here, so for in this instance, I'll fix it so you can so that you can use it. I thought this would be being pulled off of the like the Dungeon Master's Guide or the Player's Handbook, but I guess not. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so go to library. Click on once you open up library, click on modules. And then do a search for solo. SOLO. And then once you do the search of solo, you should see when it says 5e solo adventure, the Death Knight Squire.
So I'm a little behind you, but I'm got.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, 5e, and then I have to go click on the book, right?
Yep, click on the book and it should open up.
It'll take a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And once it's open, then you can back out, close that window and close the library window. And then you should be able to click on the dragon that's in the party sheet.
Wait. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, cool. Level 1 evocation, casting time. Yada. Source, bard, cleric life domain, druid, paladin, ranger.
hmm And so
Is that
those when it has source. Now for scrolls, anybody can use a scroll. You just have to
just who would have made it?
right,
Maybe.
right when it says source, right, or can cast it,
Yeah, here it just says source, but not
right.
cast time. Okay. Uh, hmm.
Oh,
Could be a.
I'm wrong. I'm wrong. How about that? Some in this instance, that list is who can also cast it because it says this spell scroll bears the words of a single spell, Cure Wounds, written in a mysterious cipher. If the spell is on your class's spell list, you can read the scroll and can cast the spell without providing any material components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible. Casting the spell by reading the scroll requires the spell's normal casting time. Once the spell is cast, the wounds will fade and it crumbles to dust. If the casting is in so you actually have to be able to read it to be able to use it.
Okay.
Okay, but you can
Well, I
always
just like
you can always save it. It's worth 49 gold pieces, and if you get a cleric to your party, that would be a good person to have it.
so what I. But the question is, would I even know it was a scroll of cure wounds?
Well, yeah, you do because that was that what everything else was unintelligible except for what was written at the bottom of it. So that when they
Oh,
you know
I sorry, I just read it. Um, yeah, I just saw on the far left side in the in the chat window. There it is. All right.
yeah.
My brain is shuffling all these windows around inside of
Oh
it.
yeah. So what I do is I click because it's you can another neat thing you can do if you have a window that you want to reopen pretty quick. You see down at the bottom of your window, it says it has like little squares and it has numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I was wondering. It looked like a calendar. I was wondering
Okay,
what that
well
was.
those are tied to function keys. So you can take it like take like say you got the map open, you got tile map 3 open, right?
Yeah.
Okay, see the little dragon in the upper left hand corner?
Yes.
Take that and drop it in square 1.
Okay.
Okay, and now close your window. Close tile page window map window 3.
Okay. I see.
And
Yep.
then
You can close it on
press
that.
F4 and it should pop right back up.
Oh.
Okay, pretty cool.
Hold on. I know what I'm doing here. It's not bringing. I can click on it. It'll bring back up, but not the. It won't do the F key.
It won't.
Hold on here. Am I doing the right?
Down.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. I finally passed my intelligence check. All right.
Yeah, of course, David went and first did it and then got rid of the map. Now he's going to have to pull the map back up.
So here's a. Let's see. Let's see. Can I do this? So there's the party sheet
Yep.
window. It doesn't look like I can drag that in there though.
Oh no, the party sheet. I don't think no, you don't want to be able to do that.
Okay. So then I want a clear slot. Oh, so I already have that open over here. Okay. So it's just things that have the red dragon on it that you can drag.
Exactly, exactly. Like the combat tracker, it doesn't have a red dragon on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, and if you, now you have more than just 12 functions. If you hold the control key down, you notice that another line of items pops up that you could use. So hold the control key down. You have control function 1 through 12. So you see,
Gotcha.
and then you also if you hold the shift key down, you got 12 more shift function 1 through 12.
Okay.
So you can set up a bunch of shortcuts that way. You might then you got a problem with, oh, which shortcut did I set up? So you got
Exactly. That's for the youngins.
yep,
I don't shortcut keys very often.
yeah. Well, I use them sometimes when I want to get back to where I was when I'm DMing
Yeah. Well,
or
I can handle it too, but like, you know,
probably having a bunch of them like that more comes in more handy for a dungeon master
yeah, yeah, that
and
would
stuff.
make sense.
Okay, so you found the scroll, and it's in your party sheet that you can add, through into your character later on if you want. So you want to now what do you want to do?
Uh,
You don't think you see anything more in the pile of books?
let's kind of, I guess, let's look around the room, see if there's any exits that I couldn't see before,
No, you don't. You can roll a perception check, but you're not
but
see
nothing obvious. That's all I want.
nothing
Okay.
obvious.
Okay. Um, well, let's go look at those pillows then.
Okay.
Again, and like I said, the pillows and the floor to see if there's been any recent
It
use.
looks like the pillows seem to be pretty dusty, and the floor seems pretty dusty.
Okay. Hmm. And otherwise, it's just this idol, and it's fine.
Idol said on what you would imagine would be probably an altar.
Okay. Let's go look closely at it without touching it.
Okay.
And then I'll get my bag of sand out. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So you walk up towards the altar,
yes.
and you can see that it was exceptionally well made, and seems like it seems to be like it was just placed there yesterday, because the altar doesn't seem to be dusty like the floor and the pillows. The metal gleams dully as you move around it, and then you can also move behind it, and you see something small lying on the ground.
Oh, well, let's pick that up and look at it.
Okay. You pick it up, and you realize looks to be like a holy symbol of Animartor. It's uh, it's on like a steel chain to be worn around your neck, and it has the image of a large sun with ruins around the front. And you think, well, perhaps it had belonged to a cleric or a monk or a paladin.
Hmm. Uh, yeah, I'll go ahead and pick that up.
Okay, I'll move it to your party sheet. Okay, it's on the party sheet.
I see it. A holy symbol.
It's a,
Huh. Okay.
and again, if you press the dragon next to it, you can see, basically what I told you about it.
Yeah, I was just reading that. Sorry. I was slowly catching. Oh no! I just realized the dog just splashed water all
Oh yeah, let's have some fun. Let's do another little learning experience. Click on the
over.
holy symbol. Click on the dragon, dragon next to the holy symbol.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Okay, you see across where it says holy symbol, then you see a lock, and then you see where it's a green, like it says ID. You see that or not? You may not be able to see the word, but I want to show you. I want to make it so you can't see what that is.
Okay. I see a lock.
Yep. All right. Take a look
And
at
that's
take a look at your party sheet.
unidentified item.
Okay, right. So I just made that holy symbol unidentified, because you may find something that you haven't identified yet, and you might need to take it to somebody who can identify it, or somebody in your party who has a spell to identify, and then I can tell you what it is.
That's awesome.
So basically, you might see, oh, we found a. I put it back to identified. So you find something. It might be a gem of some kind, but I'd mark it unidentified, meaning that there may be either it could be have some type of magical properties or it might not, but you don't really know what it is.
Okay.
But in this case, you did right away. Okay, so otherwise looking around the altar, you don't see anything else, and the idol looks like it would be pretty heavy to carry. Like, it
Oh, that's right. It's 3 feet tall and it's bronze.
right. So it looks like
Um,
it'd be pretty solid bronze.
can I knock on it? See if it is solid?
Sure, go ahead and knock on it.
Okay. Knock, knock, knock. Ding, ding, ding.
You don't hear any clicks or anything, or you don't no darts come flying through the room. You don't hear like water filling the room or anything like that. So, but
Mhm.
it seems pretty solid.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just giving you a clue. You may if you're a rogue, you may have said before I knock on, I want to, because it may be sitting on that Indiana Jones trap.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you know this was a solid table. But I was just giving you a clue for the future. You might want to be careful.
oh yeah, I know. I was playing my character.
Okay. Well, perfect, perfect, perfect.
He's
Oh,
not that smart.
he does have
I,
some. He does have some intelligence.
I guess, actually, yeah, I guess I should actually look at my.
Yeah, your intelligence is 13, so he's kind of smart. He's not.
Yeah, actually, he's pretty.
He's above average. Yeah. Well, I guess you'd have to be above average to survive to make second level.
Yeah. uh, so I don't think I'm gonna touch this idol anymore. It's religious. I kind of feel uncomfortable carrying the necklace,
Uh huh.
the holy symbol.
So
But
you're gonna keep it or just put it
but
back?
I'm gonna keep that because it is a quote unquote lost item.
Okay. Okay.
It was found on the floor, finders keepers.
Alrighty.
But the altar I feel like would disturb something about this place, and I really don't.
Okay.
In fact, just thinking about it, I'm looking at the floor. Did I disturb the dust?
Now you can see footprints in it now. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Um, yeah, I guess I'll take one last quick look around and head out. Just
Okay.
go. That was interesting.
Alrighty.
Uh, the symbol. We'll see what's up with it.
Okay. So you climb back up the stairs towards the Weathercoat Wood. So as soon as you're outside the great doors that led down, and you're back outside where you're, I guess you might want to change your facing to how you
Yeah.
to how you came out. Let me unlock it. There you go. Okay, and let me clear up my side here. Okay, so you got a few things out of that.
Yeah. I don't remember those guys in the robes. They were not carrying any symbols, were they?
No, you don't recall any.
Okay. All right. Hmm. All right. So
So your back can either go north or back east.
let's go north.
Okay, doke. Go ahead and start walking. Okay. I will approve, and let's get you a new map. Okay, here we go. New map coming your way. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, so as you start walking this way, you notice the woods are becoming even deeper, and the sounds of and the sounds out of the air. You don't hear any birds, you don't hear anything. It's or something that has. It's almost like something has frightened them into silence.
Did it stop as soon as or did it just kind of gradually like get further?
Gradually got that way.
Is it dark enough to keep my torch out? In this place?
Yeah, you probably don't really need it at this point,
Okay.
but it is starting to get to the point where it's hard to even tell what the time of day is. It's gotten so dark, dim and dark.
Okay. Yeah, keep it. Okay. Uh, can I see what's on the map? Like, do I see those footprints?
Oh, so cross. Yes, nice perception. Yes, you can. You didn't even have to roll a perception roll on that one.
My God!
Across the because they're very prominently walking across the path. You see a trail of boot prints leading from the right to the left. They lead back into the forest where it's become very dense. However, there is no sign of foliage being disturbed, even though the boot prints look relatively fresh. They could have been made as recently as last night.
Hmm. Last night I was sleep. Well, I was supposedly sleeping in the cabin last night.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, if you maybe not, because really remember it was almost like time was stopped or displaced or something.
yeah. I'm kind of out of it right now, probably as far as that goes.
Hmm.
Let me move forward and look closer at
Okay.
the um, the footprints.
All right.
Why is it?
Oh, did I not lock it? Oh, I didn't lock the
No,
token. Okay,
no. I just moved.
that's
Yeah.
fine. I forgot to lock it after you changed your direction. Okay. So looking at him closely, you just don't see anything more than what had already thought about.
Okay. Um, they just look like normal boots.
Hmm.
Something that yeah, they're boots. Okay. Uh, well, let's continue forward stealthily then.
Okay. And then you notice over on the
Oh, go ahead.
you notice over a moss-covered log to the west of you or to the left of you,
Uh-huh.
and up ahead, to the north, you start seeing you notice the track is start was on the, it was start. You can see where it's going to start bending to the right.
Okay. Let's uh, well, let's move the full 30 feet and try to be as stealthy as I can be.
Okay. Gonna
Probably not that
go ahead and roll a stealth check.
much.
Okay. Your arm, you can hear your armor kind of clinging and clacking as you're walking.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I will just continue forward again if I can.
Okay.
I just should be waiting for your cues.
Yeah, just 1 second. Okay. Just after you as soon as you put your foot in that square you're currently in,
Uh-huh.
you feel the ground start to give way under your feet. Too late, you realize to try and back up, but the forest path drops out from under you.
Okay.
So you fall about 10 feet, landing heavily in a deep pit. It winds it winds you, and you get to your feet shakily, cursing your carelessness. So you're going to take a 1d6 damage for
I'm
that
gonna
10
die.
for that 10-foot fall. Wow, you took max damage.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Let's put the damage on your character. Okay, there you go.
I see it. 9 and 6.
Now you're 15. You have taken 15 hits.
Yeah. Are you letting me know what that scroll is or not?
Oh, you can. Well, but you just can't use it. It's a problem.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
But don't forget,
All right.
if you need to, you have your second wind action.
That I don't remember what that is. I remember you
Okay,
mentioning.
go to abilities
Okay.
and uh, see where under features you see where it says second wind,
Oh, okay.
and you click
Well,
on it. And you click on it. You have a limited well stamina that you can draw on to protect yourself from harm. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 of your fighter level.
okay.
So,
Let's do that right now, if I can. I get up, brush myself off. God damn, I'm an idiot.
okay. And another then
That hurt.
another way of gaining hip, if you find a safe place to spend 8 hours resting, doing a long rest, that's another way of getting your hit points back.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get old.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you want to take your second wind?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a 10-sided. Okay, I mean, this is what you need to do. We're down where those modifiers are down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right by your dice. Click on the one that says +2, and then roll a 10-sided dice in the window.
Plus your fighter level. Okay, that's what you do. Okay. +2 and then a 10-sided.
Uh-huh.
Window.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Ooh, I think you got max. Looks like you got 12 points back then.
That would be good.
Okay, so let's take 12 points off of your damage. Oh, so you've only been, so that brings you down to only 3 wounds. That's not bad. So now you can't use that again until you get to a short or long rest.
Okay. I was just about to ask you, how do I know? Is there any negatives to me using that, or is this just a
No,
purely
no,
positive?
a short rest is like 30 minutes, so just taking a break, breather. But
Oh,
if you look under abilities, so you can't use that again until down at the bottom of it says, once you have used this feature, you must finish a short or long rest before you can use it again. So a short rest would give you that ability back, but it won't restore any other hit points or anything else like that.
okay.
But that may serve you better to do a short rest sometime and get that ability back than spending 8 hours sleeping somewhere.
Yeah, much easier actually.
Okay. Okay. So
But
you fell down into the pit. You got up kind of wobbly after your damage, and then you decided to call upon your stamina, and you feel a little bit better. Looking around, you decide that you had better get out of this pit trap as quickly as possible for whoever returns. So you're 10 feet down. So what do you want to do?
correct. I assume there's no other. It's just the pit.
Right.
Just in case, I'm gonna look around the look for I guess it'd be hidden doors, quote unquote.
Okay, so do a perception check if you want to.
Go. One minute.
There we go. It's kind of dark down there. I mean, so you might have to light your torch, but right now you don't see anything.
Yeah, let's light the torch so I can get a little bit better look at
Okay,
where
all right. You can put your shield back up and get your torch ready, unless you want to put your sword up.
torch using.
Mm-hmm.
Shield, I am not using. Okay, I haven't changed. I didn't pull my shield back out, I guess.
Oh, okay, cool.
Still been carrying the torch.
Okay, so if you want to take it, yeah, I'll allow you to do another perception check if you with the torch lit.
Okay. You hear anything in my background?
No.
Okay.
What?
Trying to see something.
Aaron snoring or something?
Yeah.
I could
How
hear.
about now?
I heard a little bit of music for a second. I thought.
Now?
Yeah, I hear music.
Okay, how about now?
No.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay. So
Testing what my mic and headphones will block out versus my voice.
every once when you're not talking, I can every once in a while hear the music.
Okay.
So I guess your mic blocks out other items when you're talking, but versus the opposite. But
Yeah.
now that you looked around with your torch, you still don't see anything, and it's 10 feet up. And how tall are you? We said that you're 5'11". So then you add 3 feet to that. You still got about. You could reach up, and you're still about 2 feet short from the top of the pit.
Okay. Otherwise, nothing. It's just a pit.
Right. 5 foot by 5 foot pit, kind of squishy in there. So you got to figure a way to get out.
Let's see. Let's look at what I have here. I do have a good survival roll. See if I can combine that with anything in my inventory. I got pitons and rope. How soft is the sides? Can I
Well,
use a piton, do I think, or
there's lots of trees. You can see lots of trees and branches up there.
no? I mean in the side of the wall. Can I stick it in, and is it going to stay in? Or
It's dirt, so it might not stay that well.
okay,
You
so
could try it. You can try it.
so yeah, let's stick a piton. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
Piton at the height of my hand reach.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So
And hammer it in. I have a hammer, so
okay. You can see you can see when you try to push it at that height, it's going to. How many pitons do you have?
it says one.
Okay,
That
so
can't be right. But yeah, I have one.
it probably only have one.
Okay.
So you figure that you put you think you put that in there, but and then what are you going to do after you get it in? If you can push it in there, what are you going to pull yourself like a pull up?
Yeah, I'm gonna gently put my weight against it, pulling up, and see how it holds.
Okay, so you put it in there. It takes you quite a while. And you're starting to break out into a sweat. So roll a d4 and throw it into the tower. Okay. Well, it seems to be pretty sturdy. So, what do you want to try to do? Pull and see if you can reach your hand up to the top.
No, I wanted to stick. Oh no, I don't have another piton. That's Yeah, let's use. Can I use my survivor skill in
And pull
trying?
up. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Go for it.
in combination with, I should say.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'll roll that survival.
Okay. It's really tough work with all your carrying and everything, but you do be able, you pull up and your fingers are just at the edge, and then finally you get your hand over the top, and you can keep on pulling up. But as soon as as soon as you get your knees up there and about ready to stand up, you see a hooded figure come into view, and at the side of you, the figure stops in their tracks, throwing their hood back. It's a woman, and she does not look pleased. What? How did you get out? And she looks like she's really mad and irritated at the fact that you have escaped her trap. Without another word, she angrily takes out a crossbow and begins loading a bolt.
Oh, so let's see. So she's starting to load a crossbow,
Hmm.
and I have. Am I? Is my sword sitting on the ground because I had to crawl up, or I assume in my sheath, or?
Well, you can probably pull it. You'll have time to pull it. While she's loading the crossbow bolt, you'll have time to get out
Let
your.
me let me whip the longsword out. I still have the torch in one hand.
Okay.
Um, well, actually, I guess I would have put it all away to climb. I don't know. However you want to perceive it from your end as a GM.
Right. I'm going to putting the cultist on the combat tracker, and now I'm going to put her. I got to put her on the. Okay. And I'm going to kind of turn you around because of the way you came out.
Okay.
Okay. So, and you should be able to see her now. And you kind of figure that it's really going to come down to whoever gets the best initiative, whoever's going to get you'll be able to get your scabbard out, or she'll be able to. If she goes first, she's going to be able to shoot at least one crossbow bolt at you. So go ahead and how on your main tab, or either that, or if you open up your action tab,
Uh-huh.
you'll see where you'll see where it says initiative. You can click on that initiative die, get your initiative, and then I'll get her initiative.
Where is that? Being-
So INT, you see that +2? You got a +2 to initiative.
I'm looking on my action.
If you look on you can either look on the main tab, but if or the action tab, whichever one you want to go to.
Yeah, I'm looking for it on the action tab.
Okay, look at the very top. You'll see all your attributes going across there. Then you'll see your armor class, and then right next to the armor class, you see initiative, and then you
Oh, there's a
see
little dice there.
and then, right.
Okay.
So double click on that dice and roll it. You know, so you go. Oh, so your initiative is 21, and her initiative. Okay, so she's being a crossbow. She's kind of slow in getting her crossbow up arm. So you have the initiative. So you can move, run, or run up to her and attack, or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I was going to ask. She's 30. I'm at 30 feet. When I get up there, can I swing, or is that my
Sure,
HUD
you
time?
can no, you can move 30 feet and still take an action.
Okay. And my sword is out. I
Okay.
assume.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
While you're running
All
up
right.
there, you can pull your sword out.
There we go. I am charging her
Okay, doke.
before. Hopefully, I can get there before she gets it loaded and up and aimed.
Okay, so do you remember how to do combat?
I will figure it out here.
Okay.
I see the combat tracker I got out. I see
Yeah.
cultist.
All right. So you need to go to your action tab.
Action tab. Yep.
Okay, and so you have your sword of the goddess Wrath out, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, and right next to the name you see a sword. That means it's a melee weapon, and right next to that you see that dice that has a +5 in it.
Yeah.
Okay, now remember, so you can either take that dice and drag it and drop it onto her to target her, or you can put your cursor over her and hold the control key down and right click, and that should target her.
Do it. Did that target her?
I don't see it being. Don't see it.
Okay, let's do this then. Let's try it this way. Well, that showed my dice, didn't it?
Oh, but it also said that okay that you didn't right. You by dropping it on top of you did that correctly. And here's the results. You swung at the cultist, but she dodged away and you missed.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
She didn't take an action dodge. She just when I say that she kind of sidestepped the your swing, and now she's going to at point blank range use her well
Okay, so
actually
these
actually actually what she did was she dodged because you got so close, and she dropped her crossbow and has pulled out her scimitar, but she can't attack this turn. So we need to roll for initiative again.
okay. I'm looking at these other actions. The dodge, help, hide, ready.
Yeah,
Those are complete actions.
yeah. Well, see, dodge that you can do a dodge as your action to get it. Then that nobody can hit. Can't get them because
So that would have been, if I wanted to use that, that would have been 30 feet back. I would have said, for my action, I'm dodging.
well, you can be in combat right now. So when you take the dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks until the start of your next turn. So
Okay, so,
you could be
oh,
right next to her and decide to if it's your turn, take the dodge action instead of
oh, okay. So I could have ran up there and then chose the dodge action
right.
as well.
You could have done that exactly.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I guess we do initiative. Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Go ahead and roll for initiative. So you have initiative of 20.
Why is it showing that? I just pulled it into the dice tower, I thought.
Oh, initiative is different because you have to see it. 20.
Oh,
See on the combat tracker, your initiative 20, and she rolled a 9 again. Okay, so let me okay, it's your turn. What you want to do?
so what did she do for her action?
Well, she has you
Oh, I'm first. I'm first. I'm
you're
sorry.
first, so she's waiting for you.
It's like that video game where the character's sitting there going, bouncing,
Mm-hmm.
waiting.
All right.
Um, let's take a swing with the sword. Actually,
Okay.
let's try to stab her with it.
You can try what?
Let's slash at her with it. Sorry.
Okay, perfect. Just yep. Go ahead and grab the dice and drop it on her.
Huh.
Up you
God,
again.
I'm rolling.
You missed again.
Okay.
You missed again.
Okay.
Now she's going to attack. She's going to attack her with her scimitar since you ran up so close. But you kind of moved your head and she missed you too.
Comedy.
All right, now we got it. Now she's going to get serious. Go ahead and do your initiative and so you got to. Oh, you're holding on to that initiative like nobody's business, aren't you?
I guess.
Let me see which one I wonder why. There you go. I didn't click on it. Oh, good thing you wrote a 22. Look at what her initiative is.
Oh, I didn't write that. Oh, you rolled a 22. Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she wrote a 20. You wrote a 22 for initiative, and she wrote a 21. So that means you're still. So it means you still have initiative. So what do you want to do?
Uh,
Try slashing at her again?
If there's anything I can do that's special, or I don't remember what my character does or doesn't do fighting.
Yeah, but I don't think. I don't think. Let's see here.
Nope, I don't
At
see anything.
at, at,
Okay.
the, at this level, not at this level. I don't think.
All right. Let's slice into her again. Oops. Drag that to her. Okay, we swung one way. We're coming back the other way.
Ooh, this time was a solid hit. So now go up there and drag your damage dice and drop it on her. There's no real dice symbol. It's just where it says 1d8 plus 3. Just go and put your cursor in that box and take it over and drag it on top of her.
Oh, it didn't do anything there. Okay, there we. Okay.
Oh, so you gave her 4 points of damage. Okay, now notice this. If you look at her character, look at her token on the board.
Uh-huh.
In the lower right hand corner, you see where it has a little dot, and it's
Correct.
kind of orange or colored.
Right.
Okay, that means she's taking damage close to it is pretty high damage. If you go up to you have green, means you haven't really taken that much. You got light. Put like if you hold your cursor over that little dot, it'll say light, and to hers it says moderate.
Okay.
So that way you can check how badly you're hitting people out there on the game field. Okay, now I believe it's our cultist who's all upset at you, and she's going to try to take a swing at you with her scimitar. Eh, she missed it. Your armor kind of
That
the
was a better
scimitar.
roll.
What?
That
What?
was a better roll for her, though. Definitely.
Yeah. So it kind of you saw the what the roll was, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know if I'm supposed to, but I did.
Yeah, you did. You can see the roll. Yeah. You just can't see what happens. It hit your you didn't see anything that said miss or anything like that, did you?
No.
Okay. So it did miss you. It hit the armor and kind of slid off to the side.
Oh wait, there's an M there. Does that mean miss?
No, it's talking about it's a melee attack.
Oh, melee. Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. All right. So guess what? We're gonna go roll for initiative again.
Oh my god.
Huh? She got a 12. Oh, but you got a 6.
Oh no! The tide is turning.
Yeah. She has initiative in this round. Okay, cultist's turn, and guess what? She's going to swing again with her scimitar. Maybe she's going to take it from a different angle from the. See if she can get your head. Ooh, ooh, and it's a critical hit too. And let's see what happens here. Okay, so she hits you really hard,
Uh huh.
and into your armor, kind of knocked you a little bit. And so
Uh huh.
until the end of your next turn, which means that's like 10 rounds from now. Oh no, next. Oh, is it? Oh, next. What does it say here? Your next. Okay, until the end of your next turn. Well, that So it's not going to be if there's multiple people attacking you. This might have been a real bad thing, because what it meant was that your AC goes to 6 until the next turn. But since nobody else is going to be attacking you, it doesn't really make any difference.
Oh, okay.
She kind of put you up. She kind of messed you up a little bit. I guess you don't have your shield, and so your armor class goes to AC 5 plus half your level, which was a 1, so it would have been AC 6 till the end of the next turn. But in this case, there won't be a next turn. Okay, so it is
Okay.
now. Oh, I got to give you some damage too. Hold on.
Yeah. I earned that damage.
You sure did. That's what I forget. And she gave you 6 points of damage. And so now you've gone to moderate damage. Okay, it's your turn, Calabash.
I just could take another swing, I guess. Let's take my entire turn to dodge.
Okay.
My ultimate goal is to get my shield out or off my pack.
Okay. You can drop your torch and while you're dodging, you can pull your shield out. Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
So go ahead and take care of that.
Do you need to roll or anything, or is
No,
it just
no.
that's fine?
That's what you're moving around there while you're doing that. That's fine.
Torch carried. All right. I think that's right. Let's see. Now, AC went up to 18. Is that right?
It should be.
It looks like it. Oh, it
Yep.
says that, so
That's what it says.
that's what it says. Computer says 18.
Okay, very good. Now say if we were since you're at the end of the turn, end of your last person. If you were not at the end, I might have said that you can do a dodge and then your next for this turn, and then or you could drop and take your shield out. But in this case, you can do the dodge and together since you're at the end of the round or end of the turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I
But I
believe
don't
in
think
the
it would probably if you took your turn to pull your shield out, then your armor class would have gone up, and the next person to try to hit you would have had to have gone through that too. But in this case, you would have had the critical hit would have taken precedence until the end of the turn anyways. So, but anyways, you're right. Armor class 18 now, right?
Yes.
That's what I see. Perfect. Okay. So go ahead and roll your initiative, and she will do her initiative. Okay, she has initiative of 10. Oh, and you have initiative of 8.
Well, at least I got my shield out.
Yep. And so she's going to swing at you again. She's laughing hysterically, now thinking that she's got the better of you. And she takes a swing, slicing, but she fumbles, misses you totally. It was almost like she was laughing so much in hysteria that she didn't even come close to you.
Oh my god. I'll laugh back at her. and take my swing as my turn.
Okay, it's your turn. Oh, did you drop your dice on her? I don't think so.
Oh no. Oops.
Yeah, don't drop when you're attacking. Just drop
Oh,
it.
I was rolling initiative. I thought you said to roll initiative.
No, no,
That was-
it's your turn. You're at the bottom of the turn of the round.
Oh, okay. Last turn is okay. Gotcha. For last phase, is it phase or turn or wait?
Well, when it's your turn to do something, but the whole concept is around. Oh, you fumbled.
Yeah, I see that.
And you fumbled so bad that I mean, it must be effect from falling in that pit. because your head kind of like almost like you got a migraine, and so you just took 2 points of psychic damage.
Maybe it's because it's magic I'm using or not. But...
No, you fumbled and you swung so hard that it must have jarred your head. It's almost like you gave yourself a migraine with the swing, but you missed her totally.
So does that just add to my regular?
Yeah, no, it just meant it's a side. It wasn't a slash or any kind of. It just goes. Yeah, it does just add to your regular damage. It was just a psychic hit. So let's give yourself. Oh, okay. So it gives your hit point. Your hits are now at 11 versus. Okay, so you've taken 11 hits. Half you're at 50%.
Ouch. Okay.
And
This weapon using ain't right.
yeah, so it's now time to roll for initiative. Oh, she got an 8 this time, and based on whatever you get, unless you roll, oh, you 10, so you 12, so you've got the initiative. Now it's your turn to swing back at her. See if you can make up for that fumble.
Can I drag it to her on the combat tracker, or
You could do
only
that
on
too.
that?
You could drag it to her and drop it on the combat tracker, or you can drag it and drop it to her on the token. Either way.
Okay.
But either way, you hit her this time solidly.
Oh, I hit her!
So now pull your damage dice and drop it on her, or drop it on there on the combat tracker.
Right.
Oh, oh, she's dead.
What? Oh, wow. See, you ain't laughing now, are you?
Yep.
Yeah, I was just talking with her. That's all it was.
Okay, she's gone.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, so actually you picked up a. If we were going by experience points, you would have earned 25 experience points for killing her. But since if you complete this entire module, you're gonna advance to 3rd level anyways. And you find on her, if you want to take, you can. She has a hand crossbow, some crossbow bolts, a scimitar, and searching her, which I imagine you're going to be searching her. I guess I should ask, right? You there? Did I lose you?
I'm here. I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
My fault.
Okay. So are you going to? Did you hear what I was saying? That you see obviously laying around. You see that you can take her her crossbow, which is a hand crossbow,
Right.
some crossbow bolts, and a scimitar. So the next thing is you want to search her, or you going to do it, or you just go head on?
Yeah, let's search her a little more.
Okay.
Throw that
So
rope back.
okay. Yes. Go ahead and roll a perception check into the tower.
All right.
Okay. Well, you do find a couple other interesting items. See, you find a map of the town of Olbar. That's the town you started out when you met your patrons who are going to pay you for finding their son.
Right.
And the various houses are on the map are marked in red, and these houses all have the word "here" written next to them. And then around her neck, you find an amulet of some kind. It is made of dull steel, and it is a simple flat coin with the image of a red gauntlet on it. And you have no idea what it signifies. So
No relation to the one that I found.
no. So you may put all that in on the party sheet for you.
Yeah. How? While you're doing that, how old is she?
On the script, you can't really judge.
Okay. Yeah. Let's put all that in there.
Yeah, I'll put it all on the party sheet. Pretty soon, I'm gonna have you move that over to your.
Yeah, I was about to start experimenting with that.
Yeah, because I figure this stuff is gonna start getting kind of a. There's the hand crossbow. Some crossbow bolts, and there's how many in there? Yeah, probably about 20 crossbow bolts. And she's got a scimitar. And I'm gonna put the map. And the amulet. Okay, there you go. It's all in the party sheet.
Okay.
So you can either if you want to discard them, just tell me and I'll remove it from the party sheet. Otherwise, you could drag them over to your inventory.
How do I drag and drop? Do I?
Okay, open up. Okay, just open up your character sheet to the inventory tab.
Yep, got that.
Okay, and then you see the red dragon by the
Yeah.
item. Every red dragon drag and drop that you want to take.
Oh, there. Okay, it's gonna work this time for me. Okay, there it is. So we'll put that there. That'll go carried, and then I put it in my backpack.
Can you put your pouch up in your backpack?
Oh, what did I do here?
So you just put your pouch inside your backpack, which is okay, I guess. Yeah.
No, where did the? Oh, there's the amulet, cultist amulet. Pouch, that's inside of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what I did. Okay. So, oops.
Oh, you typed in the wrong line. I usually put belt or something, even though you don't have a belt per se. But that's good. What you have there, that works. That works.
There we go. Okay. So that was amulet. So then if I want to bring anything else out, it'd be the same.
Right.
Do you want me to? Need me to? Do you care?
Well, no, we don't. If we were playing, as I said, if we were playing in a bigger game, more people, it probably wouldn't make a difference. But let's don't worry about it today.
Okay. All right.
Because here's another thing. If you look on the party sheet, where it says you see that it says you got a column that says description. Under where it says parcel items, it says there should be there's like a column that says the number of that item. Then the next says description. And do you see the word? You see the word assignment next to description?
Yes.
Okay. You could come in there, and if you put your cursor in that box, type in Calabash, or just start typing Calabash.
Give me the option to type it.
It doesn't let you. Okay, then I'm the one who has to do it. Okay, so I could go through. I could go through and put Calabash, and then with one click of the button, move these all to your inventory.
Oh, okay.
So do you want me to do that? Do you want me to do that for everything?
If you want, yeah. If you want to try,
I just so you can see.
This is all.
So that's another way, because I could be going through here. Who wants that? I put their character's name, and then.
Did you have to type that in, or did you choose my character from something?
Well, it automatic. If I just push the first couple of letters of the character's name, the whole thing pops in.
Okay.
For me. Now, where's the button that does that? Okay, so you ready for me to put all those onto your character sheet?
Yes.
Okay, they're all there.
Boom, 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 boom. Look at all that stuff. Oh, but it's yeah, and then it all comes.
Yeah, it's all over the place. So you have to reorganize, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And if we were playing with a group, I'd have time to fuck around.
Right. Throw stuff in where you want and things like that. Hey, so let's see here. Oh, I made a mistake. She only gave you one crossbow bolt, not 20 more. So she only had one crossbow for that hand crossbow, which is and it cannot be used. That bolt that she gave you cannot be used with your light crossbow. It's two different kinds of crossbow.
Okay, I was going to ask that earlier, but
Yeah,
okay.
it doesn't. So she only had one bolt to go with the crossbow that she had.
Okay.
Okay.
To clarify, what I want to type in, like, would it be okay to type in hand on next to the crossbow bolt, comma hand?
Yeah, you can. Oh, hers. Well, it does say hand next to it, doesn't it?
Well, the crossbow does, but the bolts don't.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, go ahead and clarify that one of her that says crossbow bolt. Go for it.
All right. Does that look okay to you, or should I not have put the one in there? 'Cause it
Well,
says one.
you can do that. That's fine. That's clarification.
Okay.
Because
All
it
Because
like
one
for
is
the one below
oh,
it, it has that first column is a type. It says one, so that's one times 19, so that's 19 items.
one quiver.
Right. And the one above it, the one that you just did, is one times one for the number of bolts. That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. So how much more do you want to play today?
As much as you want,
Okay. That's
or as little as you want.
okay. Well, let's see if we can go and see if we can get to one more tile and see if we get any more venture, more combat. At least we got to another combat today. That's good. All right. So let me clean up a few things here. And what direction you want to go in, south or north?
Let's go back. I've already been south, so let's go back north, I guess.
Back towards the pit
Yeah. So yeah, where was the pit? Like right.
where that green dot is around there. It's in the 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 red dot, and then it'd be in the northeast quadrant.
It's over here. Can you see what I'm doing?
No,
Okay.
not unless you're dragging. There you go. I can see. Yep. So that's where you want to move. That's not. Yep. You'll stay away from it by going there.
Okay.
Okay. Imagine you want to change your character's facing.
Correct.
There. Go ahead. Oh, did I lock you? No, I didn't lock you. Okay, you're doing it. Okay. Okay. So now you're gonna move off to the north there.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. And move one more square, and then we'll. Okay, and let's go ahead and do that. And it's time for a new map.
So I'm assuming that is the system allows you to play multiple maps up at once if the party split
Oh yeah,
or
I could. Well, if there was more than one player here, and the parties were to split, I could send the maps to different people.
okay.
So, like, say for instance, a person went ahead and other people stayed off. I could just send the map, and that person can come back and tell you all about it. Okay, and now time to share the new map with you. Okay, and you see in front of you that a river threads through this part of Weathercoat Wood. Ahead, you see a path bends sharply to the right, and on the north side of the path sits a rock outcropping, on the front of which is the entrance to a cave. So, what do you want to do?
So, by my estimates, could this be the same water that the weird weird guy was sitting behind?
It's possible, yeah. It's kind of since it kind of flows towards that direction, yeah.
I'm going to. Oops. Oh, you have me locked, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to move my guy up, and then tell you that's what I'm doing. Okay, I want to move up until I can see the other part of the down the other road.
Okay, go for it.
So before I do anything, I want to. Oop,
You need to change the direction you're facing. You want to do that?
no, I'm trying to. So the dragging line is not coming out. It says dragging the token.
Oh, I need to lock you. There you go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That was my fault.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, we'll go there.
Okay.
My facing to the right.
Okay. There you go. Go ahead and change your facing, and then I'll lock your token. And when you get up closer to the river, it's moving it's pretty fast, and it's probably what, about 15 feet wide, and it's flowing from the east to the west. And it's also kind of loud as it's close to you guys. It's filling the forest with the sound of rushing water.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and you just see the woods trailing off to the right and going kind of then bearing kind of in a northeastern type direction. You can't really see
Okay.
much further.
How? Let's test the water. See how deep it is. If I didn't see anything that way, I'll turn back around and examine the water.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see well, from there you could also peer into the black cave entrance. It kind of it looks dark, and you can see almost like at the very entrance to it, you see some discarded pottery and other debris. Perhaps there was a settlement or there once.
Hmm.
And that's the stream at a glance. You can tell from the way it might be pretty deep just based on how quickly the water is moving. And so you kind of, if you want, I mean, it's you could refill your water skin, or you could do or you could try doing whatever else you want.
Let's do
I
that.
mean, but you figure it's not so deep that you couldn't walk across it if you don't want to, but it's still but it's moving pretty fast.
Yeah, that's what I might have an undertow. I lost my piton, didn't I? I didn't get it.
You didn't, yeah, because you kind of walked. I mean, you can always go back and get it,
No, that's okay. So this is a good test. So if I don't have any more, I want to get rid of it
right?
because you probably would have done it. I don't know, or doesn't matter.
Yeah, I could have got rid of it. I just forgot. Good
But if I
call.
want to,
So if you want to, you can put your cursor on the pecan the line with the pecan in it.
uh-huh.
Right click on it. Right click. No, left click. Excuse me, left click. And it brings up
Uh-huh.
it brings up a menu. Do you see a trash can?
Yes.
Click on the
Convenient.
trash can, and then you probably have to click on it a second time to confirm, and it should be gone.
All right.
So most things, if you can always experiment, but you pretty much if you want to bring up a small menu like that, Just left click up. Put your cursor on the item and left click. And see what you can do with
Okay.
it. Okay, so you said you were going to refill your water skin?
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. And then
Um,
after you finish filling the water skin, what do you want to do?
let's take a step in. Let's move 5 foot into the water. Let's go. Do you want me to like move?
Yeah,
Show where my
yeah.
character?
Go ahead and move your character into it, and then you're going to an athletics check.
Okay, I don't know if that's considered half-half, but if
Yeah,
it
that's
is,
fine. You're in the water no matter what at that point because you said
gotcha.
okay. So then, you're gonna still be facing that direction? Or you going to want to change your facing?
I'm changing it. Yeah,
Okay, there it is. You go ahead and change it.
that's good.
Okay, and go ahead and do an athletics check into the tower. That's on your skills tab.
Okay. Athletics. Okay.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
wearing all this armor and crap, so
okay, well, you plow your way. You just happen to step into the deepest part of the river, of course.
of course.
And things are going well, and then it starts to get deeper. Soon your feet are slipping on the moss, rocks underfoot, and then suddenly you lost balance and start floating downstream. The river quickly gets much deeper, and you are forced to try to swim for it. You go underwater a couple of times, and so does your backpack.
Wait,
So what do you want to do? Swim to to the far shore, or do you want to swim the same way you came in?
I want to swim to the opposite shore I started on.
So you're gonna paddle really hard and try to swim to the other shore. Okay, I
I'm gonna
see.
try. I know I got armor and shit on, so
Okay,
I
do an athletics check.
don't know what that looks like uh,
Do the athletics.
mechanically.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You're sweating, you're swimming as hard as you can, and then when one final huge effort, you make the far shore, partying and coughing up water. And but you have to deduct one hit point. So this goes here. So that takes you to I'm going to update your hit points. So you're now have taken 12 wounds. Okay. Your possessions are also ruined. So delete these from your inventory.
Like everything? I mean, like
Uh,
everything in
everything,
my backpack,
yeah,
or
everything in your backpack is ruined. Let me take a look at your, yeah.
but
This,
everything else is
uh,
hanging on.
well, your shield's okay, your armor's okay, the clothes on your back is okay, but let's see here. Everything in your backpack on down is gone. So you want me to do it real quick?
Yeah, I was just wondering if I could highlight a bunch of things at once or not.
No, you can't. There's nothing like that. You see,
Okay.
you could another way of deleting. You see that little the pencil down in the bottom, the down in the edit button. If you click on it, then you should see like a red dot with a slash in it. Those are all the delete buttons.
Oh, okay. So I could just click on those on down the line.
Yep. And then
But
I'll.
I don't know what I want. You should probably do it because
Okay, right. Yep, I'm taking care of it.
it sounds like there's things outside of my backpack that probably would.
Let's see here. Crowbar. Well, because everything in your backpack kind of, I don't know. Either that or you lost your backpack.
That's what I. Yeah.
I think it makes more sense that you lost your backpack.
Yeah.
No more. Your spare torches are gone. Your battle axe is on your scabbard. I'd say your bedroll was tied to your backpack, so it's gone. You got your chainmail. You said you were wearing your traveler's clothes under your chainmail.
Correct.
I figured, where did you put your hand axe? That might be not hand axe, but the hand crossbow.
It would have been hanging off my backpack, so that's gone too.
Okay.
I assume that's where I would have had to carry it,
Yeah,
somewhere like on the
probably.
side.
Yeah. Let's see here. Hand crossbow.
Shield's gone too.
Huh?
My shield would be gone too.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Let's see here. Well, your regular light crossbow, was it hanging off your backpack too?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I want to say the amulet was in your pouch. And your pouch was okay. Everything in your pouch is pretty much okay.
Okay.
The map of Orbar, it's kind of smudged and really can't use it anymore.
Okay. How about my homeland map? Is that destroyed?
Let's see here. I'll give you a roll percentage dice and I'll let you just roll them into the chat window. You got a 20% chance of keeping it. Oh, you did. Okay, you got it.
Wow.
You got it. You got it. The saddle. Oh, the saddle you left. Aren't really carrying it, were you?
Yeah, it should actually be gone by now. Yeah.
Okay.
I was carrying it. What? Because my horse was left outside.
Right. Oh, you were carrying it, but it's probably gone. It was probably on your back, strapped off your
At
back.
this point, I would have. Yeah, I would have gotten rid of it. I would have put it down at some point. Probably
Yep.
forgot it.
The scimitar, was that you try to put it in your backpack or is it an extra?
I don't know where I'd have to put that.
Well, you probably could have. It probably would have
They
been your.
probably backpack
Yeah,
carrying
probably.
whatever kind of latches and hooks and I don't know what.
Yeah,
I put in the
right.
back.
The scroll of cure wounds would have been your pouch, wouldn't
Yeah, I would think so.
it? Yeah. Okay, you said your shield was on your backpack, right?
Yep. Oh wait a second. Last thing I was doing was fighting with my
Oh,
shield out.
oh, that's right. Without. Oh, let me put your shield back
Never
on.
mind. Never mind. That's my bad. I was. The question is my two-handed axe is gone? I'm guessing. Right?
Yeah, probably so because you had the sword out.
My battle axe, yeah.
Yeah, the
That would have been
battle axe is gone. So you should so you don't want me to put the shield back? You sure? That's fine.
Yeah, the shield can go back. Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no! Actually, if I was trying to swim, I wouldn't have it on. Shield's gone.
Okay. And the water skin, that was probably hanging. You had that in your hand at one point because you were filling it.
It's something that I would tie off on a belt.
Okay, so it's on your belt. Okay, that's fine.
Like a pouch.
I'm gonna write the word belt here. So that, even though
I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think. Water skins. Different people imagine different things. Is this like?
it's just like a tube, like a leather water pouch of water.
Okay.
Okay, so and you since you had the sword, you still have your sword of wrath because it was your scabbard took to your belt. I'm sure. Okay, perfect. All right, there you are. Not carrying that much anymore.
Make sure everything is not being carried. Where? Okay. Yep. Not a whole lot left.
Yep. Let's see. You take a long moment to get your breath back, and finally you can survey the cave mouth. It's littered with broken pottery and other debris. What do you want to do?
What time of day is it right now?
You figure it's probably early afternoon.
Wonder if I can take time and dry off.
You could. You probably want to explore the cave first, right?
Yeah, guess not on this side.
Here,
Yeah, I don't have a torch. So let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna move your character over. That's where you're at right now.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to enter the cave.
So it's completely dark. I take it.
Well, there's a little bit of light streaming in, but you probably that's.
I'll go as far in as the light shines in there.
Let's say you cautiously step inside the cave entrance, feeling the cool, slightly stale air surround you. Let's see here. What is this? Okay. Let me send you a new map here. There you go. Okay, I'm going to show. Can you see the whole map?
Yes, I can. I
Okay.
can see.
No, this is something else I can do in the future. Watch what happens here. Okay, let's see here. Starting to open up.
Yeah, I see the. Yeah, it's like the paper is tearing.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing a very good job of it right now.
Okay. How is my? By the way, just how's my voice right now?
It's okay.
It's decent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what you can see now. It's almost like because I can put a mask on these maps.
Okay.
That's what you can see. That's with no light. I mean, that's with no. You can make this out. It's really hard to see, but you can't since you're kind of without a torch.
Right.
So you enter the cave moving slowly. Your steps raise little puffs of fine dust as you proceed within the rock. Okay. But you probably to be able to see further. I mean, you could keep on going, like 5 feet at a time with no torch.
Yeah, let's do that. Feeling my way across or along the right wall.
Okay. So go ahead
Just
and
because.
move up a little bit, and I'll open up some more of it for you.
Oop, you locked me again.
Oh, I didn't lock you. Okay, there you go.
Unlock.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
Okay, so you're gonna. There you go. And now I'm going to.
Oh, that's interesting.
What's that?
Oh, when I just noticed that while we're in here, when I hover over my token, it does show the entire. Well, it shows me a 3x3 grid and shadowed out.
Oh, okay.
My zone of control, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so you're gonna keep on walking.
Here we go.
Okay. There you go.
Can I start checking for traps?
Oh yeah, you can check for traps.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just
And let's
roll a perception check.
Oh, we'll do that first. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So you searched around. You didn't see any traps or anything. But this is what you're kind of when you're looking around. This is what you're seeing.
Every time it opens up something for me,
Right?
on the screen, it opens right at the split.
Huh?
uh, whenever you
Open up.
open something,
Right?
it opens right at the split. Actually, just about anything I open
Ah.
between screens.
Oh.
Okay.
Between your, you're using two different monitors.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I
Yeah.
need more room. Swap all this around.
Okay.
Huh. So is that like a little rock wall and some kind of light in the
Yeah. Possibly. We might, but but you continue moving on. You just hear the you can see you can literally you start seeing you can do see some scratches on the walls very faintly, as if somebody was trying to literally dig their way through the rock with their bare hands. So do you want to continue moving?
yeah.
Okay, go ahead and move forward.
Can I move more than 5 feet in the dark?
Sure you can.
Or
Yeah, you can move 10 and then we'll just I'll just open more space up. There you go. And continue moving on or check or whatever you want to do.
let's check for traps again.
Okay. Yep. Just go ahead and roll your perception check. Nope, didn't find anything. You don't, and you also aren't noticing any more scratches in the walls or anything at this point.
Just back there.
Mm-hmm.
Go another 10 feet then,
Okay.
and I'll check for traps again.
Okay. Let me open this up for you. Alrighty. Yeah, didn't see anything or didn't notice any traps.
All right, same thing. 10 feet, then check for traps.
Okay. Oops. Sorry. Okay. This would have been a perfect place to kept your if you still had your torch because you would have been able to see 60 feet ahead of you.
Yeah, or if I had night vision.
Exactly. Okay. I'll get you. Do you want to change your facing there a little bit? Okay. All right. You want to keep walking? Check for traps? What do you want to do?
I just did, and yeah, and there was
Uh,
nothing. Okay, so let's. Why is too much in that? Let's go 5 feet, and then we'll check for traps again.
okay. Yeah, let's kind of get him back in a square. Don't forget to go to the center of the square, not the edge.
Oh, go on, Butters.
There you go. Okay, so you're gonna check for traps again?
Yeah.
Oh, so you already rolled it?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, all right, yep. Okay, no, you didn't find anything. Onward.
Onward. So I can't really see where I'm going here.
And that rushing brook is starting to get really faint. You can really hear the water rushing.
Let's move them up there.
Okay.
Can't hear what.
Well, it's going to get awful close to the side of the wall. You probably just can go straight ahead. Oh, what did I do? I just got rid of the map.
Oh.
Just a second.
Now my character's really lost.
There you go. Okay. I was getting too fancy. All right. Let's see. Let's open some more track up. Oh, what's going on here? There you go. So you can either check for traps or keep moving.
Check for traps ahead of me, and then see
Okay.
what happens.
Go ahead and make your die roll. Nope, you don't see any traps.
Move up 10 feet then.
Okay. Okay. And you see that the passage is starting to turn. You can start making out that you feel that it's going to open up ahead of you.
Oh yeah, how's the air movement in here?
It's kind of stale and not moving very much.
Okay. No, still at the opening, so
So if you want to move on up, you can.
okay, let's well, set the whole map for me. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to pull out a new map. Okay. This time I'm not to kind of speed things along. I'm not going to hide the map
Okay.
or cover it up. I just wanted to show you what we could do.
Like I said, I'm probably being overly detailed in what I'm doing here. This is a practice.
Oh, no, yeah, no problem. No, that's good. It's good practice.
Over.
Yeah, well, that's good. Good. I mean, so this large cavern it's going to open into a large cavern. This large cavern contains little except for a pile of bones, partially decomposed corpses in the center. You cover your mouth and nose. The smell is horrendous. So what do you want to do?
Let's edge around one side of it then.
Okay, go ahead and move around.
Oh, I don't have your map yet.
Oh, I didn't see the map. That kind of. I'm sorry.
I didn't know if we were going old school there or.
No, I'm sorry. There's a map.
Okay, so I'll move here. Oh wow. Okay. Let's, oops, you got me locked again.
Let's lock you up. There you go. There you go.
Basically, I'm going to shuffle along the wall and Do it. Can I look for traps while I'm moving, or was an action I did before my movement? Or after?
Well, you can move, or you can always move. You can move half you got 30 feet of movement, so you can move 15, then you can do something, and then move another 15 if you wanted, or 5 or whatever.
Okay. All right. So let's move the fifth. Ah, drag the window. Let's move the 15 and do the trap or perception check.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, let me go ahead and move you up. You notice something on the wall. Something was written on the side of the cavern right there at the entrance, sort of at the entrance. You don't it's written in some unknown substance, and you shudder to think because it's only a single word. It says north.
Is that the face? Is that the way my arrow is facing, or do I even know which way is north right now?
You can't really tell which. Well, your arrow's kind of yep. You kind of move back and forth underground. You can't really tell.
Okay.
There's only a one word written on the wall, and this is what you see. You see a single word north.
Okay. I can't think of what it might mean right now. So continue to move. I can't tell what substance is, right? I mean, if I look at it closer, I couldn't tell. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Right. You don't know what it's made. You don't know what was written with or anything like that.
Okay. So let's move 15 up and do another perception check.
Okay. Okay. So you're a little bit closer to that pile of skeletons, and you can see that there are skeletons of adults and children. But you don't really know what happened or why they died or why they were not able to leave.
Hmm. There. Can you
Yeah, I'm
see where
here.
I'm moving?
Yeah, we're gonna go there.
Continue to check perception.
Okay, go for it. Okay, so you continue to ponder the fate of all those people, the souls, and whose bones are they're in the pile in the middle of the room, and why they did not leave. And you're thinking through it. Said, well, the only thing you could think of the reason would be like, were they trapped in here somehow?
Oh.
And then by what? And then your mind thinks the river. What sort of end did they come to stuck here in the cave? You shake your head in disbelief and horror. What do you want to do? Keep on looking around, search the bones, or
When I was traveling through the tunnel or the cavern,
right?
did I feel like I was going up or down?
You couldn't really tell.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna immediately check the ground and see if it's how soft it is or is there any moisture.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, perception check. Yes.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, you don't really feel any moisture or anything, but when you're searching around, you kind of think you kind of start thinking there was lots of there people here. There were lots of people, and you did see something that looks like rings or semi-precious jewelry, and
Okay.
you also see near what's a smaller child, like a wooden toy.
Is this in the pile or just laying around in the dirt where
Laying
I'm
around when
looking?
you're looking around the on the
Okay.
ground, and then you notice a silver locket, tarnished and dented.
pick that up and open it up.
Okay, so you pry it open. You see, it's dirty and smeared with blood, but it's just legible inside the covered locket are the following words engraved. Let's go ahead and put that in the. Put that in the window here for you. Okay, that to Fash was Brant, captain of the guard of the town of Orbar, from his father.
Hmm.
So now if you're thinking about it, if the captain of the guard was here, why did no one come to rescue him?
Well, didn't I speak to a captain of the guard
No,
when I was in?
that was a different captain of the guard, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, okay. Just making sure I knew that or not. Yeah. Why would? That's interesting.
Okay.
And it's not near the bones. It's just kind of over.
It was kind of on the outskirts of the bones.
Okay. Well, I will pocket it.
Okay. So it's getting probably almost 7. It's almost 7 o'clock here. So how about if we take a short you do a short rest in this room, and then we can pick up from here next time.
Okay.
Because it looks like a pretty safe place that you can rest for about 30 minutes or so.
I have so many thoughts. Like, are there people buried underneath here? Does the water come in and flow out, blocking people? Did I avoid a trap back there?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I don't
Oh,
know.
do you want me since you saw some jewelry, a wooden soldier's toy, and that silver locket? You want me to put that on the party sheet for you?
Yes. Yes. If only just for evidence.
Okay. You can decide if you want to put these things are pretty small. You could probably end up putting them in your pouch, no problem.
I had nowhere else to put them. Fast.
At this point, unless you come across somebody with a backpack.
Yeah.
Well, 2,000. If you find a kid, and you get their 2,000 go pieces. At least you can replace all your gear pretty much. Okay, so all those items are on the party sheet for you.
Yeah, upstairs, wooden for soldier, silver locket, jewelry.
I'm going to clear a few things up here, and then I'm going to give you a short rest, which means you get your you can do your stamina thing again.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I gave your character a short rest. And during the rest, you feel your hit points. Your hit points are at 11 now because you took a little bit of a rest.
Okay.
Okay. Just in case, I'm saving a couple things here in case. Just make sure I come back to the same place. Okay, there we go. So, what do you think about today?
Interesting. Like I said, I feel like I've been being too pedantic about this because we're just testing. Oh,
Oh, well, it's good
but
learning. It's good learning. I mean, you're doing a lot of checks. If you were with a bigger group, then it might have been a different story if you had your torch with you or you had dark vision. You could have seen further ahead of you and moved a lot faster.
yeah, I'm just overthinking things. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
well, in this room, if I had just let you see the whole room, that might have been kind of complicated, being totally pitch black.
Yeah, I know, and that's the yeah. It's just that I feel like I'm like let me move 5 feet. check. 5 feet, check. That's
Yeah,
kind of the old
yeah,
and if there was a party, I'm assuming I wouldn't be doing that, but
yeah. Or hopefully somebody in the party might had a spell to put continual light on you, something like that.
right. Yeah, a lot more options.
Yeah. So I'm not worried about it. It's more of learning the mechanics of the of fantasy grounds.
Exactly, yeah, and that's why I think I can
Yep.
speed to.
So you starting to feel more comfortable.
Yeah, yeah, it'll take yeah, it's still going to take regular
Regular
pulling up.
use. But there's
Yeah.
so many things to learn in it, and so it's just continue playing with it.
Yeah, it's got quite the depth.
Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do is why don't you go ahead and you don't I'll talk to you in Discord in a few minutes, but let's go ahead and have you disconnect, and I'll close out the stream.
Okay. Let's see. Where do you want me to disconnect from the game?
Yeah, just
Stuff?
go. Just go into. Put your cursor in the center of the Fantasy Grounds and left click on it, and go to the launching pad. Exit
All right.
program.
Whoops. There we go. All right.
There you
So that,
go. Okay, there he goes. And so we will. So are you good for next week? Same time?
I am good for next week,
Okay.
as
So
long as the viewers are.
yeah, yeah.
Are you?
I see. I'm not sure if we had. I didn't see anybody commenting this time, but we had two viewers through the entire session, so at least somebody was watching, maybe. So,
Oh, we
anyways,
did.
yeah. So
Uh-oh.
good night, guys. We're going to go ahead and close out for today. So hope you enjoyed it.
I did.
All right, let's see here. Broadcast.